We missed it last week, but the Carrion DLC.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the greatest time of the year. It was their Christmas themed DLC.
Oh.
I mean, there's not a whole lot of Christmas theming to it outside of like the lights in the lab, but the actual game itself, like, it gives you start off as the monster. I don't know if you're in like a new lab or something else happening. They aren't that clear. It's just like they dropped in a new map for you. But on top of that, they give you your full stats. Like all of your abilities and everything are there right from the get-go.
Okay.
So your objective is just to get out of the lab, but it's harder than the last one because it gets a little bit trickier with the puzzles. And it's about an hour or so long.
Okay,
but
that's
it's
good.
a free update for your Switch version, so I definitely recommend streaming that one.
Is it only free on?
No, it's free on everything, but
okay.
I know you've got it on. You have it on Switch, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. The PC one got it like I want to say January, and the Switch players didn't know if we were going to get it, and then they just dropped it in March out of nowhere.
A Christmas release in March.
Yeah.
Yay!
But honestly, anything to give me an excuse to hop back in the Carrion. That was my game of the year. So
you're all about tentacle monster, eh? There's the little bit of both right there.
Yes, I love that thing. Just tear the hell out of people.
Yeah, I was felt a little self-conscious being watched when I was slowly like making people fearful, the enemies, and then I would eat them slowly.
It's so fun.
It is.
Just hearing them scream. The sound design is amazing on that thing.
And then the crunch as you like snap their bones. This is a completely normal conversation.
And I don't know why I did it myself. More a preservation thing, but they gave a warning that Balan Wonderworld's demo was going to get removed from the eShop, so I went ahead and downloaded it just to keep it.
What a loss. Please stop.
Well, I watched, I don't know if you know the YouTuber Some Call Me Johnny.
I don't.
But he did like an hour-long review of that thing, and he actually played a co-op with a buddy, and they shredded it. Like it is every bit as bad as you can imagine.
How does a game like that from such a massive publisher even see the light of daylight? Who at Square Enix is like, yeah, that looks like a good game, let's pass that through lot check.
That's what I said.
His theory that he kept reaffirming, and I could see this being the case, is that games that were released last year, they were essentially finalized and all set to go, so they were polished products. This is one of the first big releases from some place like Square where it would have been affected by the pandemic. So it could, and in Japan, I don't know if you know, but they were hit really hard with the development side of things because they're not used to working from home. So it could be that the game just wasn't as far along, and everything and it was a back burner game probably already.
Right.
So it everything kind of fell apart in the back half of it, which would explain why it's so janky.
Right. That's definitely a big falling apart.
Yeah, it's a mess. I mean, I'm sure that it'll get some sort of following like The Room in terms of like the movie The Room. It'll get that type of following. There are people will start gathering around it.
Yeah, there's always those weird cult phenomenons.
Yes.
Hall asked, do you already have the Balan Wonderworld demo to stream? I've played it. I don't want to stream it. I don't want to play it again. I don't want to add to any fuel that makes that game.
Didn't you do a video on that one?
Did I?
Or was that just
Sean did?
I think we just did a class versus Crass. I did.
That's right. I kept nudging you to play it, and you played it off stream.
Yeah, and I'm like, this isn't worth anything.
I feel, for some reason, I feel like it's going to be one of those games too that shoots up in price, like Devil's Third, just because of how.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, no, like they can have their money on that one.
I might buy it just because of that.
Maybe when it's like $15-20, I'll do it.